Tonight, KITV4 is getting specifics as to how 800 votes vanished on election night and when they actually turned up.
It was a single memory card containing data from hundreds of ballots that was processed, but not counted until this past weekend. KITV4's Catherine Cruz shows us even though elections officials spotted this problem on Wednesday, they didn't say anything about it until 2 days later. It's our top story at 6:30.
Every vote counts, but it wasn't until the election staff was counting the Big Island returns that the public learned that the tally would include 800 votes cast by Maui residents that failed to get counted the first time. Elections Chief Nago had some explaining to do. Today he blamed the oversight on human error.
It was an error made. That's why we have our audits after the election to catch these things. The audit, it was a big number. That's not a number we like to see, but the audit did catch that, and that's why we were able to add those in.
The elections office assures that the electronic cards were locked up in a metal box like this until the time they had elections observers in place to ensure the process of reading those ballots were followed. But critics call this latest problem shameful. Today, the Republican Party issued this statement. It's not surprising that this would happen. It seems the Office of Elections cannot get their act together to uphold one of the most important pillars of our democracies. It is a shame. Nago said in hindsight he wishes he had issued a public statement as soon as the error was discovered instead of waiting until the Friday election.
We got the message, yeah.
And the message was?
That shouldn't happen.
Well, the Democratic Party says it wants to make sure something like this never happens again, and so does Nago. He wants to move up the audits on election night and not wait until the following week as what would happen this past week. Now, he is also working with vendors to come up with different procedures regarding rereading cards. Nago will face more questions when he faces the Elections Commission on Friday. Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.